At first, I wasn't too thrilled about it. I mean, I got pretty mad when they told me I was going to go to community school.
Like, all my family, they've been in all that violence and gang activity. And my music is just a way that I can express it and get away from it.
It gets my mind off stress, and it's just like a getaway, an escape.
Art makes me feel relaxed, so if I'm in a bad temper, it always cools me down and makes me happy.
When we have art, it relaxes us from all the stress we have.
And it's helping me, stay focused in school and not worry about any other problems.
Arts for the Schools is a nonprofit that provides arts education and provides access to the arts for our rural community. Our visual arts program provides a semester of professional arts instruction. We bring professional artists into the classrooms and we teach students the methods of visual art. We teach them how to draw, how to paint, how to sculpt.
Great sense of depth in that piece.
Our performing arts program provides interactive assemblies, workshops, and master classes. We have performing artists from all the fields: music, dance, performance art, theater, film, multimedia pieces. We're trying to expose children to the wide range of cultural arts and performance art that's out there.
Do you guys want to learn?
Our onSTAGE series is a public series. We bring cultural and diverse performing artists into our rural community. Arts for the School's primary focus is on access. We provide our programming during school so we can reach all kids regardless of ability to pay, kids with disabilities, and kids that normally wouldn't enroll in arts programming. Our service area includes all of the North Lake Tahoe communities from Truckee, California to Incline Village, Nevada. We work closely with the schools, and we've had a long-term partnership for the last 31 years with the schools in both Washoe County and Placer in Nevada counties.
Ms. Anka has been a great impact on our classroom. Students love having her. She teaches them interdisciplinary skills that they can not only use in art, but then take with them outside of the classroom into other subjects.
Well, it kind of helps me think out of the box, because in art, you kind of have to come up with designs and like different creations and thinking outside of the box, so it kind of helps me with my other classes.
I think art education has the capacity to help anyone do better in any subject. I think there's a lot of crossover. It's what makes somebody a whole person. It also levels the playing field for kids. You don't have to be a math genius to be good at art. You don't have to know science backwards and forwards.
Because of Arts for the Schools programming, we see kids do better. They do better socially, they do better academically, they're more connected to their community and more connected to their peers.
Not every child learns in the same way. Unfortunately, some children are left behind because they don't learn well through traditional methods.
I think what the Arts for the School program brings to the program here is these kids get to use a side of them they don't often get to use.
At first, art class, I kind of hated it. I mean, every time Anka will come through the class and say, oh, we're gonna do art, I used to be like, art, really? Why this?
When Chris came to my classroom for the very first time, all I saw is this black hoodie, this person that never looked up, absolutely unapproachable. When I gave directions, he would absolutely counter all the time. Like, he would be rebellious against it. He would never listen to anything. And then when we get into the exercise, he wouldn't do it. He would do his own artwork. When they fall into like some kind of trouble, they usually fall into trouble because they cannot really communicate well where they're at.
I always used to be that kid that was raised as thinking his emotion is weak sign.
Art is that one outlet that allows them to do that. You actually express the one thing that you not capable of expressing through words.
I have seen very shy students who does not have a lot of friends, who is hard for them to communicate, but through play, through dance, they can express themselves, or through art.
They get to express themselves. They get to sit down and work with different mediums, whether it's the chalk or whether it's the charcoal, whether it's the paint, whether it's the ink and pen. All of that stuff is great for them.
Art could be like just a good way to tell anything about yourself, but in another way. I could paint a picture and you could read my pictures. You know?
Since Anka comes here and teaches us, I get to learn how to draw better or paint better, and it's just free time to express myself.
And then at a later point in time, over time, I saw this absolutely changed person.
You will see a kid who's typically loud become a kid who now is wondering, how'd you make that color? What did you mix again? Oh, they'll learn that kind of stuff from each other. Sometimes you'll see a really, again, a busy kid just kind of get to that meditative state where they fall into their art and you just watch them relax and how quiet and concentrated they become.
He had the hoodie off, he is into art, he calls me by my first name, he helps me. Whenever there's something in the classroom that needs to be done, I can say, hey Chris, would you want to do that for me? And he does.
But now I'm just getting a better feeling of life. It's good to express the way you feel.
And the kids that have been touched by arts for the schools, they have the capacity to respond if somebody says, we are doing this, we need an idea, we need a problem solved, that they can actually do it. It's an equipment, you know, like we're trying to equip kids to respond creatively.
We really enjoy art, and I really appreciate the Arts for the Schools program coming to our school.